Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, quickly now, I want to give you an update.
Now, the emails were giving me specific information about areas around the globe that are on high alert for very large earthquake activity. And as you can see, this is my live earthquake map. I refer to this every single day, several times a day. The areas that are on high alert right now are the state of California, more specifically Central California, Northern California, Oregon, and the state of Washington. Basically, let's just say the entire west coast of the United States. Now, we're also going to be moving down for a very major earthquake alert on the west coast of South America. Now, as you can see, not all of the earthquakes are on this map. Once again, these earthquakes have been increasing in their frequency, meaning the amount of earthquakes, and the magnitude of these earthquakes. They are getting stronger. Now, we're going to go ahead and just take a look real quick at the European model. And one of the other areas that's going to be on high alert will be the country of Italy, specifically central Italy. And they're going to be on an emergency alert for a very large earthquake within the next few days. Now, listen, folks, this could come as soon as I make this video, but sometime within the next few days, these areas are going to get hit with a very, very large earthquake, more than what we are seeing already. Now, let's just move into the worldwide map. And again, this is all for the past 24 hours. Now, again, on each and every one of these maps, not all of the earthquakes are on each individual map. Now, a problem that we've been running into over the past, several months is a lot of these agencies are not reporting all of the earthquakes. We kind of wonder why, because these are emergency situations. And if you're trying to forecast these earthquakes, I mean, don't you think that you should be at least coordinating with other agencies around the world? Now, something again that we've been noticing over the past few weeks are swarming earthquakes up and down the entire west coast of South America. Now, we all know the Ring of Fire, and you can see there have been multiple earthquakes all along the Ring of Fire, including everything up here in Alaska. But you could see the European agency, which does normally report this. Let's go back to the live earthquake tracker. Look at the activity in Alaska. But you move to the European model, they don't show it. Nothing. Now, one of the other zones that is under high alert right now is Japan. Now, I know these are just, okay, well, Japan has earthquakes, blah, 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 blah. Well, we're talking about a large catastrophic earthquake. More than just these small, 4s and 5s. Now, again, down here in New Zealand, they're not reporting all of the earthquakes. They're not reporting all of them. Now, something else I want to show you. There has been a lot of volcanic activity. Over the past several days, volcanoes around the world are starting to come to life more than normal. Now, I'm going to show you this map right now, and this is on the Discovery Volcano website. Fantastic website. Now, this is also the website that puts out the best volcano and earthquake alert map there is. I've been testing it out for months. I'll leave you a link to the Volcano Discovery website. You can go straight over, click on the app, check it out, download it onto your cell phone, if, just in case, you live in one of these areas where you have earthquakes and you have volcanoes. Now, taking a look at just, the past 24 hours, these are all of the active volcanoes around the globe. There's some very, very serious situations brewing with a lot of these volcanoes at this time. There have been alerts set out all over the globe in the areas around these volcanoes. Now, I know I've been watching this Mount Turrialba in Costa Rica over the past couple of days, and the entire week they have been issuing ash warnings every single day. Every single day. And as you can see, up and down the coast of South America, one volcano after the next. So it's time that we start keeping an eye on all of this. There have been warnings set out globally today, and this warning is an emergency situation. We are looking at, if not one, two, or three major earthquakes in the next several days. In the next several days. Looking at Mexico, once again, the only place that's really reporting the earthquakes is the country of Mexico. The seismology office and website, just over the past 2 and 3 days, right here along my cursor, these are all of the earthquakes that keep occurring all along this ridge, right on the west coast and the southern part of Mexico. And they're feeling these quakes, people. They are feeling them. Now, something that I found very, very odd. I immediately went and I opened up the USGS heliplots, or these seismograms, and I started looking at them to see this seismic activity. Well, what I noticed is almost 2/3 of the seismograms they've been removed, or they're not reporting any information whatsoever. But what I did see is the same disturbance occurring once again across the United States. And basically at the same time. And we're looking at this activity right here. Now, these will update themselves every 30 minutes. But what was unusual is, okay, well, South Dakota, they have a disturbance here, and bingo, in Standing Stone, Pennsylvania, the same disturbance at the same time, many, many miles apart. Now, this might have been a complete malfunction here in Michigan, or it could have been something else for this seismogram to be, completely black. Tennessee, once again, same time, there's a disturbance. Ohio, same time, another disturbance. And this just keeps going on and on and on with every single seismogram that is listed here. Now, usually there are many, many more listed on the USGS. And what is creating these disturbances in just about every state? I think they're censoring the information, because they would have all of the states and all of the seismic devices reporting. But you can clearly see there is a pattern. There is a pattern showing up. Mississippi, okay, Maine. These are small seismic activities appearing on all of these seismograms just about in every single state. And now look, we're done. No more. So it seems about 2/3 of these seismograms are not reporting. They're offline. They've been taken offline. I don't know, but they're not reporting the information. And it's kind of suspicious that, under the circumstances, that everything that we're going through right now on this planet with the seismic activity and the volcanic activity, you think that all of these agencies would be reporting to each other, exchanging data and trying to find out what is going on, instead of just scrambling and trying to figure it out. It's very, very alarming. Now, we're just going to go ahead and bring up the 3D earthquake tracker, and let's just take a look at what is actually happening. Okay, now this is just the last 24 hours of earthquake activity. And here is where you can see that these earthquakes are they're stacking up on top of each other. Every hour that goes by, every tick of the clock, these earthquakes are just stacking up, stacking up, stacking up. And then sooner or later, that pressure release, well, there you go, a catastrophic earthquake. But what I want to show you is a gradual increase through the past 7 days. I mean, it's going to get to the point where, if you look at the rotation of the globe on the 3D tracker, when I loaded all of those earthquakes for the past 7 days, it literally starts to slow the program down on my computer. And like I've referred to this before, it looks like a big pincushion. And this is just the last 7 days. And this week, we had the deepest earthquake ever recorded by mankind. The deepest. And there are some very serious situations brewing right now on this globe. What is actually causing all of this? Well, once again, folks, I have my own theories, and every time I mention that, my theory goes back to the Nemesis solar system, the possibilities of a brown dwarf in our solar system that is creating and wreaking havoc upon our sun and our Earth and the other planets in our solar system. Later on today, I'm going to be releasing some information that I've been sitting on for quite some time. And it was a report that was sent to me. And once I do this video and explain the information in this report that is related to Planet X and the brown dwarf in our solar system, I'm going to give everyone the opportunity to receive this email and this report, and I'll send it to you, and you can read it for yourself. There's some of the information in there's pretty technical, but hey, I'll give you the information that I have. But I'll be putting that video together later on because I also have some scientific reports on these brown dwarfs that are going to open up your eyes. So right now, we are on a high alert across this globe for these earthquakes and these volcanoes. So, like I say, don't be scared, be prepared. So if you live in any of these areas where you have the earthquake activity and the volcanic activity, just be prepared. Download that app. Keep yourself informed. I'll be back in about 2 hours, and I'm going to have a report on the brown dwarf information that I've been getting in, and it's quite eye-opening. Something that I did want to mention to everyone, we went ahead and established a new Facebook page for our Planet X news. And I'm going to leave a link to our new Facebook page. And at least here on this Facebook page, we don't have to worry about a lot of the policies from YouTube. And this gives me better interaction with all of our subscribers. I'm going to leave a link to the new Facebook page. Just click on it, go directly to the the Facebook page, click the like, click on follow, and set up if you want to see the information first in your news feed or just leave it at default. Now, you'll be able to send me messages by clicking on the message button over here, and everybody knows how to use Facebook. And we're going to be listing a lot of information on here that I really can't put on YouTube. And this is going to involve a lot of subscribers, photographs, and video, and information from other researchers. And it's just going to be a much, much better platform for what we're trying to accomplish. So there will be a wealth of information added to this Facebook page on a daily basis. I think everybody will like it. So once again, I'm going to leave a link to the new Planet X News Facebook page. Click on the link, go to the page, like the page, and it will be better interaction for everyone because it's very, very hard to follow the YouTube comment section on their platform. So this is going to be much better for everyone, and I hope you all enjoy it. Keep sending in your videos and your photographs to Nibiru Planet X 2016 at gmail.com. If you're looking for the email address, it will be in the comment section of our video, and you'll see it right down there. And everybody, once again, please pay attention to what's happening around you. Like I always say, keep an eye in the sky. We'll be back in a couple hours. Thank you for watching.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, quickly now, I want to give you an update.
Now, the emails were giving me specific information about areas around the globe that are on high alert for very large earthquake activity. And as you can see, this is my live earthquake map. I refer to this every single day, several times a day. The areas that are on high alert right now are the state of California, more specifically Central California, Northern California, Oregon, and the state of Washington. Basically, let's just say the entire west coast of the United States. Now, we're also going to be moving down for a very major earthquake alert on the west coast of South America. Now, as you can see, not all of the earthquakes are on this map. Once again, these earthquakes have been increasing in their frequency, meaning the amount of earthquakes, and the magnitude of these earthquakes. They are getting stronger. Now, we're going to go ahead and just take a look real quick at the European model, and one of the other areas that's going to be on high alert will be the country of Italy, specifically central Italy, and they're going to be on an emergency alert for a very large earthquake within the next few days. Now listen, folks, this could come as soon as I make this video.